We're live, guys. So, Coach, just talk about overall thoughts on that game. Obviously, you guys played really hard. It came down to a one-possession game late. Just overall thoughts on how you guys executed, both on the offensive end, defensive end, and obviously down the stretch late.
It was frustrating. A game like that, you expect a game like that in playoffs. It was a lot of back and forth. It was a lot of making big plays and making big runs. I think that a few 50-50 things went their way. And the staff and I were just talking the whole way, and that's the way it goes sometimes. Because last season, everything fell our way. Every time we needed to make a big shot, we made it. Every time we needed a big play or somebody to pick up a foul, they did. And this year, that's not the case. That happens. It's unfortunate. Maybe I can turn this over to them when they want to talk about it, but the goal wasn't a SUNYAC championship this year. The goal is to compete nationally. So that's what we're focused on right now.
Yeah, and I was going to ask that towards the end, but how do you like your chances on, getting that large for next weekend?
I like them a lot. I think we're going to get in. There was some up top losses over the course of this weekend that I think will help us out. So, because there's some teams that are in the same conference that are both ahead of us. So if one of those teams has to lose, so we're going to jump up in the rankings a bit. This one's tough, but New Paltz was ahead of us in the MPI. That's why they got the host in the first place. So this isn't a heartbreaking loss. This is just the way the ball fell.
And then I want to ask, I know you ran out of timeouts towards the end, had that possession. How'd you kind of manage that with no timeouts with that last possession? I think you guys had a three with about 20 seconds left.
Well, we have a transition action that we were just trying to run. It's loud in that gym, so it's hard to communicate that. But Kaylee's an excellent point guard, and she was able to get us into something. And having a kid like Kaylee on the floor is like having a coach on the floor. So you don't really have to worry as much. You know that she's going to make the right read and get us a look that we need to get.
Yeah, Kaylee, I thought you played great tonight, especially late. Do you feel like you were able to be aggressive, especially I think you had a big basket to cut it to one possession. In those moments, how much do you want the ball in your hands? And just, again, same question, just over thoughts on how the performance went.
Yeah, it felt great. Obviously, the ball goes in sometimes, it doesn't sometimes. It went in for me tonight, so it felt good.
Yeah, and then, Brooke, just talk about the defensive game plan. Obviously, guarding against one of the best, players in the country, and just how you guys execute as a team defensively.
Obviously Brie Fitzgerald is an All-American, and she's going to play like that. So our defensive mindset was to try not let their players do what they want to do. Brianna Fitzgerald wants to get downhill, trying to take away. Obviously she can go both ways, but she prefers her right hand, trying to take that away. Other players like Carly Wittenbauer, trying not to let her get to her right hand pull-up. Just trying to execute our scout, basically. And of course that's going to go well sometimes and not going to go well other times. So they had a good offensive day and we tried our best, and that's just how it goes sometimes.
I just want to add that Brooke Tilton is the best defensive player in our conference. I just want to throw that out there. Anytime a kid has to go up against her, it's miserable, and she does a phenomenal job, so I just want to throw that out there.
Well, guys, seniors, you guys won last year. I don't think the road's over. What's the mentality going into public practice on Monday and moving forward?
We get to feel this for the rest of today. It hurts, but I wouldn't rather be, my circle be anyone different, coaches included. And going to practice Monday, it's a whole different mindset. It's a whole new season. So we get to reset and focus on us again.
And we don't have, our days are numbered, so going into practice every day with that mindset that we are with our people for the last time and just trying to enjoy the moment.
Yeah, and then Colin, any final words, especially about these two and just your group in general?
I'm very fortunate. I'm the luckiest coach in the world to have this group. We faced a lot of adversity this year, and a lot of things didn't go our way. Just fight through illness. Jackie Funk, fight through illness. People were injuries and, you know, Kayla tearing her ACL to start the year, that's kind of was just set the tone. And they have battled and they have prevailed, and I think that when adversity comes our way, we're going to handle it. And I'm excited for that in the national tournament, because again, that's what we've been working towards, and that's where we want to compete. So looking forward to it.
Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Should I leave this one?
Yeah, you can move on.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.